ang nag-iisang asparagus dito sa Cool FM. Wala nang iba kundi si... So, ayan. So, I think we can extra naman by this early. So, dyan lang po nagtatapos mga kaibigan ng isang oras na puno ng balita, diskusyon at kwentuhan. Until next Tuesday mga
Sound check
kaibigan,
test.
samahan nyo ko sa isang oras na PDK mga kaibigan. Ako po ang inyong nag-iisang sandigan ng bayan mga kalamaw. Ako po si Angelo Flores. Time check, it's 9:29 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Susunod na po ang Asphere's Cafe kasama si Cairo at Dreamcar Karaoke. Good night everyone and this is La Noche del Martes.
Leche Plan.
Oras na to na last 9:30. Hello. Asparagus pasok!
Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Tuesday, August 19, 2025. And yes, we are back with another Tech Tuesdays, of course. And before we continue with the cafe, let's start with Dreamcar. How are you, Dreamcar?
Hello. Yes. Well, nothing much to say. I'm still editing. And coming soon, a Channel Tronsin Plus commercial with our endorser, supposedly testimonial endorser, si Finish Line Gabansaldo. And some would say it's Dakog Ilong.
Oh, this is interesting.
In which we have updated this Channel Tronsin Plus website. And there's also, aside from Prisma SD, we also have Neo Slim. This is the so-called portable karaoke system that will be released this or next month, supposedly. The Neo Slim will be a competitor to a little bit of Mega Sound, supposedly. And this is the competitor for it. And of course, as you may have known, we have a new sound source, supposedly, a fictional sound source, collaboration with Music Revo. He usually owns a karaoke system, and the supposedly what do you call this, scrap parts that he has found, he convert that to an audio source. So I got sponsors from him, so I finally got the original sound source like a karaoke system. So big shout out to him. And yes, expect that commercial to be released this or next week. So back to Asparagus, I think we're going to start the cafe. So let's start the session, shall we?
Thank you very much, Dreamcar Karaoke. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so anyway, we will be getting into some very important updates. What will be happening? What will happen to the Friday edition of Asper's Cafe? So, Celix is in the talks of having a new Cool FM show called the Dismission Show, and what that means is that the Friday edition of Asper's Cafe will be axed. That means our show will only be from Mondays to Thursdays going forward. So, what will happen to the random edition of Asper's Cafe, where we do nothing but just some random chill topics that we get to talk about? Well, I have to say, I am giving my potential because he was supposed to have it on the on Saturday time slot, but with the last minute changes, story time with Geometric was placed on the 9 p.m. time slot. that was decided by Geometric Tomato himself. So yeah, we are currently in the talks with Celex if he agrees with the Friday time slot, which would potentially replace the Friday edition of Asphere's Cafe. But in the meantime, it is not final, so we will let you know in in the coming days or so. Okay, so now let's get into the technology news now. Let's head over to The Verge. Here you go. Okay, so here is the schedule. Right, sorry, not the schedule. Here is the website which we will pick. Okay, well, this is interesting. The Intel news just came in, and it looks like SoftBank is giving Intel a $2 billion lifeline. So let's into this one. So SoftBank will invest $2 billion into Intel as the struggling chipmaker pulls back on spending and lays off thousands of workers. In an announcement, SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son said the investment aligns with the firm's belief that advanced semiconductor manufacturing and supply will further expand in the United States. SoftBank's investment in Intel makes it the sixth largest shareholder, according to the Wall Street Journal. Last year, the Japanese investing firm committed to spending $100 billion in the US during President Donald Trump's 4 years in office. SoftBank has already teamed up with OpenAI on Project Stargate, a $500 billion initiative to build a network of data centers in the US. The news comes amid reports that the US government plans to take a 10% stake in Intel. During an interview with CNBC on Tuesday, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the stake would be a conversion of grants meant to stabilize the company for chip production here in the US. So, if if they're going to invest in Intel, could this mean they're going to save the company? It seems like it, I guess. But now, Dreamcar, what do you think about this?
Interesting to get get a lifeline from. If you don't, I would say this. SoftBank, I think, is from Japan. I don't know if I was accurate, but interesting they got a lifeline. Supposedly so-called insurance or something, but it's called a lifeline for SoftBank will be an interesting thing for the Intel. But wow, for $2 billion, nothing much to say more, but it's very interesting.
All right, that's a interesting take you got here. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one, and well, play instantly on Discord. So, NVIDIA's GeForce Now is getting a big upgrade next month. It is also part of an intriguing new experiment. NVIDIA, Discord, and Epic Games have teamed up for an early test of instant game demos for Discord servers, which could theoretically let you immediately try a game without buying it, downloading it, or signing up for an account. Does it sound familiar? That's probably because Instantly Try Before You Buy was the original version for Kai, one of the first cloud gaming services, and Google Stadia cloud gaming service also tried it many times back letting you demo games in the web browser or even in Google search. Now Nvidia will still be sorry. Now Nvidia will be showing off the idea at Gamescom this week by letting people try Fortnite from within Discord. So this is basically Discord integration with NVIDIA GeForce Now, and this is pretty interesting. So if you click the button that says "Try a Game" and then you connect your Epic Games account, you are immediately in the game without any dollars or installs. Pretty sounds pretty cool, right? But yeah, we will have to wait for more details at the Gamescom, which we will be talking about about Gamescom on Thursday with the Gaming Thursdays. So, what do you think about this, Dreamcard? Because this is the first time we're seeing Nvidia and Discord teaming up with the game demos without having to download or install. What do you think? Okay, Dreamcar, what do you think?
No comment for me for now.
No comment. All right. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Mark Robert. We will talk about that on Pop Wednesdays tomorrow. But save it for Pop Wednesdays. All right. And guess what? Dream car. Remember we talked about Roblox yesterday? And look at Roblox. They're actually taking action, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, just wait for that to note.
Oh,
Okay, here is the response, ladies and gents. Roblox is updating its policies, prohibiting romantic or sexual content to also forbid content, settings, or behavior that implies sexual activity, according to a Friday post from Chief Safety Officer Matt Goffman, Ephesus GovMax. The changes follow recent lawsuits against the company, including one from Louisiana Attorney General Liz Morrill that alleges the platform creates an environment where child predators thrive. It claims Roblox has directly facilitated the widespread and sexual exploitation of minors and inflicted severe, lasting harm upon the children of Louisiana. In response, Roblox said that any assertion that Roblox would intentionally put our users at risk of exploitation is simply untrue. Roblox has rolled out many safety-focused features in recent months, including an age estimator tool for users to verify they are over 13 so they can chat with trusted connections. Accounts parents can use to remotely manage the kids' account and blocking kids under 13 from accessing social hangout spaces. Fix it or shut it down, Miller replied. According to Google's post, in the coming months, Roblox will restrict all unrelated experiences previously restricted to players who are 13 or older to just the developer and anyone actively working on the experience. If a developer wants to make these experiences public, they will have to fill out a questionnaire to receive a content majority label. Roblox is also rolling out new technology to detect violative scenes, which is intended to detect user behavior that violates Roblox rules in experience that are otherwise compliant with its policies, such as inappropriate drawings in experience with a drawing feature. If this feature detects a server with a high volume of violative user behavior, the system will automatically take that server down, Kaufman states. Social hangout spaces depicting private spaces like bedrooms and bathrooms, as well as experiences privately set in private spaces and in places like crucial bars and clubs, will now only be able to be available to users who are 17 and or older and have verified their ID. Developers will have to verify that they are 17 years or older if they want to make an experience for users in that same age group. So there you go, Dreamcar. Honestly, I can see their effort in trying to protect children, but I don't know.
right. Okay, on my opinion, well, the interesting that they're not just removing the so-called romantic or sexual content, but well, Roblox is doing Roblox things, but I wouldn't say that it's trustworthy for Roblox, but yeah, you're not going to expect more from Roblox anymore. But well, let's just say that the audience will get to know more about the lawsuit as soon as possible.
Alright, thank you very much, Dreamcar. It is now 9:42 in the evening returning with as we will be returning with more coffee sessions right here on Asper's Coffee Pod, our segue to sponsor Streamcar.
As per sir con Dreamcast Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Direx Karaoke, and Melody Mart. 9:43 as Asper's Cafe will return after these words.
Tumigas ba ang junjun mo? PA Condoms, di agad makakalabas sa puting ahas pag naka-PA Condoms ka. Tara, lagyan mo niyan si Junjun ng kapote pa di lalaki ang tiyan ng partner mo. Mabibili ninyo ang kapote pa kay Junjun sa Jor A Supermarket at sa mga suki ninyong tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar. Nako, 20 pesos lang yan. Pili na!
PA Condoms, hindi makakalabas ang puting ahas. PA Condoms, mabibili sa Jor A Supermarket at sa mga suking tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar.
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus. Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally.
Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon.
Get a cool 50% off on high-efficiency inverter aircon. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi?
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron din tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. Soda Pop is back and better than ever. Our products now come with free sizes. Small with 39 pesos, medium with 59 pesos, and the new large with 79 pesos. Our branch in Taguig opens every day from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Soda Pop is now also accepting deliveries too. For more information, you can check us out on our Facebook page. So what are you waiting for? Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop, where every sip is a celebration.
My little Soda Pop.
Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. There's a name that stays in mind. Oh, what's G? Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowops cheese. As time moves on, the name shines on. Rowops cheese, a legend on its own.
Rowops Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide. Ngayong tag-ulan, siguraduhin mong protektado ang iyong tahanan mula sa tagas. Gamitin ang Minto Typhoon Resistant Sealant. Subok sa tibay, siguradong kapit kahit sa pinakamalalakas na ulan. Para sa bubong, bintana, pader at kahit saan man may tagas, Minto ang sagot. Minto Sealants, tunay na tatagal mula sa True Tone.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Aya. because good ingredients are now easy to find. With a Sunrise Beam online app, you can order from your nearest Sunrise Mall with more than 50 plus stores available and get it delivered right in front of your doorstep. Order your goods from Joy A Supermarket, Joy A Department Store, Melody Mart, PVC Drug, and more. Download the Sunrise Beam online app now and take advantage of convenience. Heads up, karaoke fans! We just dropped volume 174. Packed with monthly hottest new songs you've been waiting for. Whether you're a karaoke pro or just love to sing your heart out at home, we've got you covered. Available now on DVD, SD card, and fast, easy online updates for Utopia and Utopia Plus. No lags, no limits, just pure karaoke fun. Anytime, anywhere. Bring your karaoke nights to life. Only with Shanitron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Song lists are now available at chanetronsinplus.blogspot.com.
Your home for relaxing favorites. FM.
Pinarisan ka. Pinarisan ka.
All right, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 9:50 in the evening. Okay, anyways, now let's continue with the tech news.
right.
Here we are. Okay. Where do we continue? Fujifilm, the well-known camera company, is increasing their prices. Womp womp. Okay, here it is. So, this is once again coming from The Verge. Just 2 weeks after raising the prices of its cameras by up to $800 or US dollars, Fujifilm is warning customers about another increase for US customers. In a statement provided to DB Review, the Japanese company says it will further adjust prices as it contends with volatile market conditions. The change will go into effect on August 30, but there still aren't many details about the specifics, including how many cameras or lenses it will affect and how much prices will increase by. Fujifilm tells DB Review that the price hike won't impact the newly released X-Half and E5, which are priced at $850 US dollars and $1,699 US dollars respectively. Last month, President Donald Trump reached a trade deal with Japan that will subject imports from the country to a 15% tariff. As we navigate the current market situation, Fujifilm is doing all we can to work with our retailers and consumers to weather the storm together, the company's statement says. Now, before we take our take, well, wait, this is not how towers are supposed to work. This is what I was commented by. This is my neck. This is how towers always work. No. We were told it's going to make everything great again, not inexpensive again. You're joking, aren't you? Towers usually raise prices unless the importer decides to eat the extra cost instead of passing it on to the consumer. Let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Good news for me who wasn't going to buy one anyway or any other camera. Cool, good luck, good feedback. Why even bother commenting? Thanks for letting me know, the usual Clarker. Yeah, anyway, what do you guys think about Fujifilm increasing their prices in the American market? Any words?
In the American market, when it comes to inflation, good luck buying that one because hey, at least it's a camera from Japan and it's a tariff. Once the tariff goes up, the price goes up as well. But for the camera ones, that's a big O for Fujifilm for that one, and for camera lovers as well.
Yeah, I I have the same thoughts too as Dream Car. And some not so surprising news. Well, it looks like the Galaxy Buds 3 FE are here. So the Fan Edition Galaxy Buds 3 have ditched the bug for a Steam design popularized by Apple and found in Samsung's higher-end Galaxy Buds 3 models launched last year. The Galaxy Buds 3 FE arrived with improved sound, enhanced active noise cancellation, and IP54 resistance to dust and rain, according to Samsung. For music, the Buds 3 FE promised 6 hours of listening with active noise cancellation on, or 8.5 hours with it off. Those numbers extend to 24 hours or 30 hours, respectively, when recharged in the case. Talk time is 4 hours with active noise cancellation on or off, which can be extended to 18 hours through case recharging. The Buds 3 FE are also designed for seamless access to Galaxy AI capabilities on Samsung smartphones. Hey Google or long press puts you in a conversation mode with Gemini or the Galaxy AI Interpreter app to translate someone speaking in another language. Other specs include Find My Earbud support, an ambient sound transparency mode, voice isolation to help improve call quality in noisy environments, and the availability to auto switch between Samsung devices. Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 FE will be available in black and gray models with a price starting at an economic of $150 when they arrive in the US on September 4. That is $50 more than the price of the Galaxy Buds FE at launch 2 years ago. So that is pretty cool. What do you think, Dreamcar?
Is it me or does it look like a pea shooter from Plants vs Zombies? By the look of the buds.
This design right here?
When you look at the side, looks like a pea shooter from Plants vs
Oh,
Zombies.
you're right, huh? You're right. You're right.
Is it not pea shooter? Not.
By the looks of it, it literally looks like it. Not, not gonna lie, this is accurate. This is very accurate.
Hmm.
Okay, what's next?
Alright, wait. I'm reading the cold chat. Something is going on. Something's going on. Hold on. Okay, breaking news. Starting later, we will be going back on air. Actually, no. Breaking news. We will no longer be holding 24 hours broadcasts of Cool FM. Starting tonight after Vibe Nights. Wait, but yeah. Wait. Hold on. Dreamcar, can you take over? Can you take over for a bit, Dreamcar? I need to sort this out. Be right back.
It's 9:57. Stand by.
Dreamcar, take over. Take over. You take over. I need to. There's something going on in the cool chat.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Asparagus. Hold on to get something here. So you could tell by the looks of the Galaxy Buds 3 FE. Is it me or is it looks like a pea shooter? Because on my opinion, it nearly looks like a pea shooter from Plants vs Zombies. By the looks of the eyes at that's supposedly at the dots of the buds, nearly resembles the pea shooter from Plants vs Zombies. And no expectations to say more, but it nearly looks like it. But yes, we as you can see, Asparagus is not here for a while because due to something going on with server thing. So I'll just go some here on my. Hold on. I didn't share my screen. Okay, share my screen. All right. So oh, that's my Dehang group chat. Oh, I forgot that I get what's it called, bluey thing. Yep, they are rectangular squares. All right, let's go to the verge, shall we? Huh. What do we have? Good things to see. It's Google's turn to convince us to care about AI on their phones. So sorry for the lag. It's supposed to be like that. All right. So according here from the Verge, I know you look at it. Android is in the lead, in which is in the lead, of course. So Android is in the lead. Google has shipped actual AI features on phones. Paano ko nakagamit kay? So, and I don't mean a silly AI image generator tool to write your email like Shakespeare. I mean stuff that's actually useful. So putting 6 different events from an email on my calendar in one fell swoop, or asking my AI to find something in my email, commonly that's the way they do, of course. And these things exist on Android, and Google's annual Pixel launch event on Wednesday supposedly will be unveil their new Pixel 10, supposedly Pixel 10 phones, and there's no not about underscore. So the teaser, early teaser ads about their Pixel 10 make it pretty clear how the company is how they're positioning these devices, and of course with a direct jab at Apple, they have real AI, not just a promise to deliver. And thus far, that's very fair for them. And because, of course, Apple has spectacularly dropped the ball, while Google and Android are running laps around the iPhone when it comes to their Gemini. So, Apple has yet to ship a functional AI assistant. And, of course, the assistant, which is Google Gemini. So, Google has been around long enough, long enough, so of course, that is just trickled down to its smartwatch OS. This supposedly is very obvious to people like me, and probably who will pay attention on mobile tech and track new phones launches like a sport, but due to normie scare, would you say people like my friends who have no idea which model iPhone they have, uh, people they have, they will they care? So according to them, I'm not sure. So when was the last time you heard someone said? So let me just ask Gemini real quick. So so she said here, never probably, unless you work at Google, in which case you don't count. The people I know how what they early adopters of AI tools are more likely to use ChatGPT or Claude if they want AI on their phones. They've downloaded one of those apps. Uh, these apps to their iPhones. They're not wondering why Siri isn't running large language models yet. They're perfectly happy opening ChatGPT and asking for mattress recommendations that way. Google's mobile operating system, meanwhile, stands apart from iOS in more ways than AI. While Apple iOS ships to a slicker, more future-looking visual style, there are meanwhile at the back of iOS is Android is embracing their bold and bright colors. So that's how Android is using right now. And it's going on me the more I use the Android 16 beta on last year's Pixel phone. And while I don't find iOS 26 too offensive, it definitely has its share of haters. Maybe now's the right time for Android to make some big bets and present itself as something different from the iPhone. Is the Pixel 10 going to win over a lot of iPhone owners frustrated
Hello.
with seeing AI smarts? So well, that's their expectation. So, and if all this is just buying time until smart glasses became our primary means of interacting with other mobile computers, well, Google seems to have a decent head start there too. So interesting because of course when it comes to Google, they're just trying to convince that they're just planning to have their own AI as an assistant, but in which they're of course way ahead of Apple supposedly on AI. But well, it's just a fair competition between the Chat GPT like Apple has. Then there's also the
Hello.
Gemini that Android and Google uses. So I think nandito na si oh, welcome.
Hello.
Is Sel. Okay. Hello, Sel. Welcome to Aspargos Cafe.
Magkano po yung kape?
What do you want, espresso or the coffee macchiato that Aspargos uses? By the way, if you
Nescafe
want to ask
Classic.
the prices, nandito yung ating main waifu natin. Wait lang. Ito. Nandito yung maid waifu natin. I don't know how much that Aspargos paid for the espresso machine. Let's just say for 3-in-1 it's for 59 pesos. Your maid waifu says 59 pesos for that one. Yung puro, okay. Hold on, let's ask the supposedly maid waifu that Aspargos hired.
Hello po,
Yep.
order ako kape.
I think it's getting to get your kape supposedly on this edition of Asper Cafe. So yes, as our maid waifu will be getting your coffee for that time. Let's just have some a little bit more fun here on the verge, okay? Since Asparagus is not yet done with the something have a problem on the server. Here now some
It's not
updates.
about the
Let's
servers. It's not about the server. It's all about the fate of Cool FM right now.
Wala
It's
ko
because
FM.
we're going to be because Jimper, hear me out. We're going to discontinue 24/7 effective immediately, and we'll be signing off
Alright,
later at 12:30 a.m. after PCFP programming.
Hello, Mr. Asparagos. Asan yung kape ko?
Wait. Here. All right, let's continue here. Let's have here Anchor. You know the power bank thing and the what they call this, the Bluetti, so some sort of battery backup power station things. Well, they have here the Solix C1000 Gen 2. 1 kilowatt per hour power station like Anchor's new Solix C1000 Gen 2 are the sweet spot for most people in need a big ass battery. Its long-lasting LFP chemistry and 2000 watt inverter combined during a blackout to keep devices like a router, fridge, freezer, and some lights running for a few hours. And it's portable enough for a weekend barbecue or the movie night or drop into the car for an outdoor getaway. Including here are 5 standard wall jacks, 3 USB-C, 1 USB-A, and 1 cigarette socket for portable fridge and coffee maker. It weighs only for 24.9 pounds, and it can function as a UPS. When otherwise idle, accepts up to 1,600 watts of charging power from a standard wall jack and 600 watts for a touch solar panel. So here you could see how it looks like. You could see that there's the 5 plugs there.
when you think, what if you think when you try to plug your PC out in the woods, that would be interesting. Gameplay for like 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours, supposedly you could do that. So here's the looks of it. So here's 3 USB-C, one USB-A, 5 of the regular plugs. You could see on this side here, this has so-called surge pad. I think this is for the indicator right there. So then, of course, you could see here. Still loading. All right, it won't load. Never mind for that one. The Undersonic C1000 Gen 2 portable power station is available for $429 for the registered users before September 8 for 24,515. But after September 8, it costs $799, or should I say nearly 46K. So what do you think about the Anchor power station thing? What do you think? So what do you think? Wait lang. Alright, wait. Okay. Alright, so since wala pa si Asparagus for a while, let's going to have a commercial break. So, oras na to na alas 10:11, 10:11 in the evening as the cafe will return for a while with a little bit more cleaning to do. Our maid waifu Miku is having a hard time cleaning our coffee cups. Anyways, our sponsors, of course, Asphere Aircon, Dreamcast Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Deluxe Karaoke, and Melody Mart with PA condoms as the cafe will return after Miko cleans the dishes after these words. 10:11.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. And DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan.
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus. Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally. Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon. Get a cool 50% off on high efficiency inverter aircon. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an Asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi?
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
New. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Bikin, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. Do you think soda pop just means soda and soda only? Allow to introduce our new fruit milk series. 4 fantastic flavors to choose from. Mango, blueberry, green apple, and strawberry. Only for a cheap price that starts at 39 pesos. And if you want your soda go even more poppy and bittersweet, add some frill in it with soju or gin. Just add 12 pesos and enjoy the ride with Soda Pop. Pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration.
Ngayong tag-ulan, siguraduhin mong protektado ang iyong tahanan mula sa tagas. Gamitin ang Minto Typhoon Resistant Sealant. Subok sa tibay, siguradong kapit kahit sa pinakamalalakas na ulan. Para sa bubong, bintana, pader at kahit saan man may tagas, Minto ang sagot. Minto Sealants, tunay na tatagal mula sa Shooter.
Dito na tayo sa Jore, kung saan lahat ay okay. Sa Jore, lahat ito ay super mura, lahat pang mapaganda dito sa Jore. Napatunayan na ng bayan, wala nang ang iba. Quality shopping ang aming dala. Mapapa-Jore talaga kayo, ang supermarket namin ay Jore.
Jore Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. There's a name that stays in mind.
Oh, what's this?
Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Row of cheese as time moves on, the nation's on. Row of cheese, a legend on its own.
Roab's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
Heads up, karaoke fans! We just dropped volume 174. Packed with monthly hottest new songs you've been waiting for. Whether you're a karaoke pro or just love to sing your heart out at home, we've got you covered. Available now on DVD, SD card, and fast, easy online updates for Utopia and Utopia Plus. No lags, no limits, just pure karaoke fun. Anytime, anywhere. Bring your karaoke nights to life. Only with Shanitron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Song lists are now available at shanetronsinplus.blogspot.com.
Here's a DOH reminder for your health to do your part.
Hingang malalim, breathe in, breathe out. Alam mo ba, lampas 1,000,000 na tao ang namamatay sa road crashes taon-taon. At ang pinaka-apektado dito ay ang mga kabataang 5 to 29 years old. Kaya naman, sa pagmamaneho, maging kalmado, maging maunawain at siguraduhin may sapat na tulong at hindi nakainom. Ito po, si SecTed, nagpapaalala mula sa Department of Health.
Your home for relaxing favorites. FM.
Without a contraster, that's the topic.
Okay,
Well-
we're back with Asphere's Cafe, and I'm still not done because I'm in the talks with the Cool FM executives. So Dreamcar, take over again.
Well, we're now returned to Asparagus Cafe. Kasama ko ang aking midwife, which is hard by asparagus. And anyways, wait, let me tell Miko first. All right. Aside from all of that, let's continue here. Then with the Verge here, then with the Verge, then with this one. Yes, I am struggling with Gomo and with the Globulok internet. All right. So let's just say here, where are you going? Let's just talk about the phones, okay? What's the best phone we can have? Honor X7C 5G, alright. 6.8, 50 megapixel, 1080p, 8 GB RAM, Snapdragon 4 Gen 2, 5,200 mAh for 35 watt charging. Alright, it will be expected on August 18 because it was 19, so here it is. Network will be the 5G GSM HSPA LTE, and the body will be 57 by 3.2 by 3.32 inch. It has nano SIM plus nano SIM, and it doesn't have any SD card included here. It has a TFT LCD 120 Hz at 500 nits peak. 6.8 inches, 11.3 centimeters squared, 280 by 24 by 2412, 20 by 9 ratio. It has Android 14, Magic OS 8,
Qualcomm SM4450, Snapdragon 4 Gen 2, 4nm, octa-core with the Cortex A55, Arduino 613, no memory card, but has internal 256 gig. For the video, it has only 1080p at 30 fps. Selfie camera 5 megapixel, 1080p, 30 fps as well. For the sound, has loudspeaker, yes, included. It has a 3.5mm jack, of course, included. 24-bit, 192 kilohertz high-res audio. For communications here, for Wi-Fi, has Wi-Fi Direct and 802.11. Bluetooth 5, yes, GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, and BDS. NFC included. No radio, but has USB, Type C, 2.0 OTG. It has side-mounted fingerprint accelerometer, proximity compass. It is a LiPo 200 milliamp battery, 35 watt wired charging. For the colors, we have white and green. And someone said here, so the comment here and the article about the debut of Honor X70 5G are from the same person. I just want to say, you're too dumb. Uh, something to talk about ergonomics about the Honor phone, but yeah, for the same person, you're too dumb. Wow. And okay, now we have talked a lot of this one, and it's goddamn Infinix once again. Hot 60i, 6.75, 720 by 1600, 50 megapixel, 1080p, 4 gig RAM, 4 gig RAM, really? Dimensity 6400, 6000 milliamp. It was announced on August 16. Has 6.59 by 3.06 by 32, 199 grams, glass front, nano, and nano SIM again. With IPS LCD 120 Hz, 560 nits or 670 nits. We have 6.75 inches size, 720 by 1600 pixels by 9 ratio, 115 XOS. Okay, XOS, XOS. Meditech Dimensity 100, octa-core Mali G57 MC2. You have a dedicated slot for micro SDXC. Internal is 128 gig, 4 gig RAM, eMMC. For the main camera, we got 50 megapixel, dual LED flash HDR panorama, 1080p by 30 fps. Sorry. Selfie camera, 5 megapixel, 1080p, 30 fps. Loudspeaker, yes. 3.5, yes. For the wireless things, Wi-Fi 2 by 0.11, dual band, Bluetooth 5.4, GPS positioning, NFC, infrared radio, yes, USB Type C 2.0 OTG, yes, fingerprint, accelerometer, proximity compass included, 6000 milliamp. But we also have here music play up to 128R. For the charging is 18 watt wired, 10 watt wireless, no, 10 watt reverse wired bypass charging. For the colors, blue, black, green, and red. For the model, it will be X6730. For the price, about 90 euros. For 90 euros, okay. This iPhone 17 Air isn't released yet, but this phone will copy their phone copycat Air soon. Interesting. Might be real good actually with the SoC as great as an A16. Why don't you say the other way around, which is the Air is going to follow Infinix Hot 6i 5G back design soon? So nothing much about the Infinix because Infinix is bulok. But TCL is not bulok. With this one, the Ultranex paper 60 Ultra 7.2 1080 by 2460 50 megapixel 1080 12 gig RAM. Take note, Infinix 12 gig RAM, Dimensity 7400 5200 milliamp. No sign of dimensions, but it has eSIM and nano SIM, IP68, IPS LCD 120 Hz, 7.2 inches, 1080 by 2460. 1080 by 2460 with 19.5 by 9. Next paper technology, 115 Dimensity 3400, octa-core, Mali G615, micro SDXC, 512 gig, 12 gig RAM. For the camera, 50 megapixel wide, telephoto, and ultra wide for 8 megapixel, and has video for the yes. For the selfie, 32 megapixel wide, and yes, but there's no 3.5 millimeter jack, of course. Loudspeaker with yes, DTS certified 3D boom sound with WLAN, yes, Bluetooth, yes, GPS, GLONASS, BDS, and Galileo, NFC included, and USB Type C with OTG, fingerprint, accelerometer, gyro, proximity compass, and barometer. With the battery will be 5200 and so there's no comments. So a minute now before going to have so-called signed off, but not finalized by Asparagus. We're going to have, but finalized.
Oh yeah, we're still unfortunately
Right.
in the talks, and I'm busy at the moment.
Right.
But yeah, any last words,
No.
Junker, before we wrap it up?
And just found out that our maid here said that it's done. Nearly closing. So nothing much to say. But of course, tomorrow I will not be on Asper's Cafe due to some personal reason. And of
Okay,
course,
that's noted.
all right. So it's exactly 10:30. Asparagus.
We will be going over time a bit because we need to prepare the replay of the Metro Late Night Show with
Mukhang
Uncle
Tito.
Pepito because yes, because he's not
Mhm.
having his live show tonight. So we're going over time a bit because we're not prepared. Again, last minute changes discussions came up, and I've been being aware. So yeah, going over time
I
for
have
at least 2 minutes. So
I have a suggestion. Supposedly, I would say for the next week. Why not? Yeah, we know that there's no more random topic thing, but I wonder if we're going to merge the uh, gaming to one, then the random for the next Thursday. For that's just a suggestion, but nothing much more. But is it okay to have it like uh have it both for anime and gaming on the Wednesday, then there's random at Thursday, or rather have it one half of gaming, one half of random for the Thursday. So you would decide for that one.
oh, you're right. Ay, nako. Stress naman, no? Ah.
Mm.
But yeah, if you want to know what's going on with the Cool of Executives, feel free to check the cool chat. I dare you, Dream Car. Feel free to check the cool chat.
Yes, I'm reading because of that prime time thing.
Well,
Uh,
go back read it, Dream Car. Just back read it. Just back read.
yes. Yeah, I would just predict that it's when it comes to the schedule of the prime time. I think I just my prediction, but yeah. So something to talk about the conflict, right?
It's more than just a conflict, Dream Car. It's more than just a conflict. I kid you not. We are ditching 24/7 broadcast starting tonight. We are ditching 24-hour broadcast and we will sign off at midnight later after
Yes, I would
midnights.
say kawawa naman yung PC ni Terebi when it comes kapag 24/7, tumataas naman ang bills.
You know what's even worse? His bill is around 7K. Naku po.
Thank God mine is only for 2K, but holy crap, Terebi's 7K bill. What the heck is that one? Nah, just for
I
just for
mean,
24/7
Terry's
PC.
is Morocco while yours is Eleco.
Nah, it's Meralco. What the heck? Nah, Meralco is getting even uh,
It's getting expensive, and I think we can safely just justify it right now that we will not be able to sustain 24/7 operations anymore as we used to now.
yes. I would agree with that one.
So yeah, we are making some huge changes to the program schedule that is effective right now, and just to save Terrabee's constraint. So yeah, ladies and gents, we are in the discussion we are in the discussion of finalizing the schedule for tomorrow, and also the fate of the midnight programs, and also the religious programs. We can confirm it's is going to be gone, except Crossroads Radio. Crossroads Radio will stay, but all the 538 religious programs will be gone from the schedule. So far, the casualties we confirmed so far. So far, we confirm that Crossroads Radio will remain on the Cool FM schedule, and also the return of the program from the OG from last 2023. That will be this September. Plus, we have some in more details that we can share, but yeah, we are still finalizing at this time, but we will provide you more updates tomorrow. And that is all for Asphere's Cafe tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place, of course. And yeah, we will. And coming up next is the replay of the Metro Late Night Show with Uncle Pepito. This has been Cool News. Sorry. This has been Asphere's Cafe. I am Pyro.
And I'm Dream Guard, naka-face now closed.
My bad. And we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
That's